Yo, what is going on, YouTube, man? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Today, we're diving into some Gentle on My Mind from Mr. Glen Campbell, man. At some point, I hope to remember to go back and check out something with you guys. I had somebody reach out and share something with Mr. Glen Campbell for me, a video that I did watch on the side by myself, and wasn't sure if I wanted to share that on the channel, but maybe sometime I'll share that with you guys. Probably some of y'all have seen it. It was more towards his end of days, one of his final recordings that I think became a hit for him, but it was pretty sad. But right here, we've got something different. All right, Gentle on My Mind. I do not know this song from Mr. Glen Campbell. It's been one of the ones that was suggested down in the comments, so I'm checking this one out today, so appreciate you guys for that. If there's more from Mr. Glen Campbell you want me to check out, don't be afraid, man. Hit up that comment section, let me know, as I'll be coming back when I make my way back around eventually. All right, thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and hit that play. Before I do, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help me and the channel if you so choose, man. Here we go.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that are dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. It keeps you ever gentle on my mind.
That guitar plays crazy.
It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find
Music's so relaxing.
that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us,
Keeps building up.
and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and a summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard.
Wow, that sounds
My
good.
beard a roughening coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round the tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're waiting from the back roads by the rivers of my memories, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
Man, his voice and the music's so calm and relaxing, man. I like this one. So, Gentle on My Mind, that went really quick. It is just under 3 minutes of a song. That went really quick. I was trying to gather, what are we talking about Gentle on My Mind here? Somebody easy to think about, it sounds like to me, just the easy memory. But he was talking about how, I don't know, he visited a lady, left her, she's crying to her mom, he's no longer there. He's a man just on the move all the time, maybe taking trains, and either way, it sounded like a man who was on the move, maybe had no problem meeting up with the ladies and having the time, but maybe there was either somebody on his mind from the past that just, that's the lady he's always thinking about, or he's got somebody waiting for him. I'm more thinking the latter. He's got a lady from his past. It's always on his mind. But I don't know. Let's dive into the lyrics. I feel like I missed the mark with the lyrics, but the music was really nice. His flow right here, really gentle. Just like it says, gentle on my mind, man. He was easy listening Good song, man. So the guitar playing, assuming that is also him, that was phenomenal guitar playing, and it does look like a 12 string. Sounded a little jangly there on the tune, so I could be the 12 string guitar. We'll see. I don't know. I'm barely learning about instruments, but I do know that 12 strings do sound a little more jangly, and that's where the term came from. And it did sound like that a little bit to me, a little bit of a country jangle song. All right, let's check it out. All right, so diving in on this one, we've got Gentle on My Mind. It looks like from a Mr. John Hartford. Later on, it looks like Glen Campbell, so I guess this is a cover because the songwriter on this one is Mr. John Hartfield himself. It says Gentle on My Mind is a song that was written and originally recorded by John Hartfield and released on his second studio album in 1967. This was released. Hartford wrote the song after watching Dr. Zhivago in 1966 as he was inspired by the film and his own personal experiences. The lyrics describe the reminiscence of lost love of a man as he travels through the country. An obituary for Hartford indicated that the lyrics are about a hobo reminiscing about his lost love. I got a slight hobo vibes about talking about the way he's cooking up, I guess, his drink, his soup. But at the same time, he was having, it sounded like relations with a woman, but maybe that's just part of the reminiscence. It's part of remembering about what it was when he was thinking about this woman that he left crying to her mom. This was in a life before. But train hopping, it sounded like, cooking the meal the way he did, very, it feels close, similar to the stories about like homeless people, or even in the movies where they often have like the canned beans that they're holding over a fire or something like that. Gave me those vibes right here. So down here expands on it. It says the story of the song narrates the reminiscence of a drifter of his lost love while moving through back roads and hobo encampments. Betty Hartford, who later divorced her husband, noted to him the similarity between herself and the song's female character. She questioned John Hartford about the man's regret for his marriage. Hartford said he likened her to Laura and attributed the man's feelings about being trapped in a relationship to his artistic license. Dang. So this was a little more personal than it was understood at the time. He's saying, kind of like his own trapping in the marriage right here. So Hartford's recording of Gentle on My Mind attracted Glen Campbell's attention after he heard it on the radio and bought the single. He felt the song as an essay on life and was a knockout by the scenery it describes. At the time Campbell worked as a studio musician with the Wrecking Crew, he arranged the song, and with his band he recorded a demo at Capitol Studios. Campbell left the demo tape at the studio for producer Al DeLory, who made slight production arrangements that Capitol Records accepted as master for this single. Campbell's recording of Gentle on My Mind was released with Just Another Man on the B-side in 1967. So it's like the same year, huh? We can see down here for the personnel, you got Glen Campbell on the lead vocals and guitar, James Burton on guitar, Douglas Dillard on banjo. So maybe that was the banjo that was really up front. You guys got to let me know on that one, man. Leon Russell on this one on piano, Joe Osborne on bass guitar, and Jim Gordon on drums, maracas. Man, I like the way the maracas reminded me. The song just kept building. The bass line rather simple at first, eventually evolved a little bit more. You got the maracas coming in later. You got everything that just kind of slowly built up. And it wasn't like a big bursting climax. It was a relaxing, smooth climax of a song. I liked it, man. It's different style than what I'm used to when you're talking about the way a song builds and the lyrics add on, man. So dope stuff. New one for me to check out right here. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know more, because I know there is more from Mr. Glen Campbell, man. So appreciate you guys rocking with me on this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3 if you guys are enjoying rocking with me, all right? Appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.